Hey guys, I wanted to talk really quickly about how they use these small, what we call Draco planes in the TI community to monitor and harass targeted individuals. This was one of the very first tactics that they used on me when gangstalking entered my life. Living in this town, it was a very wealthy city, so this airstrip was no more than I say about 2 to 3 minutes from my home. We have lived here since 2009 and lived in several different areas, and each area was no more than 5 minutes from this airstrip, this personal and private airstrip that you are going to see, what this video is going to show. And never in all of those years from 2009 to 2022, when I moved to my new state, never did we ever see these planes in the air. Maybe you would see one or two every blue moon, but they came out in full force when my gang stalking began. That's how I knew. I'm a full-time delivery driver, with Uber Eats, DoorDash, that kind of thing. And they would follow me from the time I dropped my daughter off in the morning a little bit before 8 at school, all the way until I was done delivering at about 3 p.m. This was daily. Now, also remember, this was back at the very beginning of 2022, February. So this is coming out of the COVID pandemic. This is when gas was still really, really high. And I can't imagine how much it was to put gas in these planes and run them all day for hours at a time. I was being followed all over the cities. Like I would deliver to different areas, one side of the city, all the way over to the other side of the city, and all the way over to the other side. And I would be followed. I also, on my days off, we would be at the pool at my apartment complex, or I would take my daughter to the city pool, and these planes would also follow us and target and harass us at these places as well. They were a constant presence in our lives until we moved to our new state. I'm going to try to not make these videos super long, but as I stated in my trailer video, this is going to be a documentary. These videos that you're going to see are pre-recorded. This whole experience, I documented everything. So some of them are long, some of them are short, some of them I'll edit and cut and do what I can do. But it's a real experience of the life of a targeted individual. You're going to see some real things here. So, and the town that I was living in was extremely wealthy. The airstrip that you're going to see here was these were $1 to $2.5 million homes that they were estimated at, and that's cheap to where the other side of Friendswood that the houses were. And I'll post videos of that as well. So there was some major money in the targeting, and I'll get deeper into my story and who I am and why my targeting was so intense and has been so intense, and why so much has gone into it. But I hope you enjoy the video.
All right, so let's get on over here to this airport that is here in Friendswood. Coming down Leisure Lane right here. Look, always seeing the cars with my initials, RM. Got a lot of those. Turning down Winding Way for anybody who wants to look it up on Google Maps. Leisure Lane to Winding Way. Here we go, right here. It's coming up on it right here. This is where these little planes that follow me around all day long. Poly Ranch Estates, right here in the front. This is where we're coming off. There it is. There's the airstrip. Now, I'm gonna have to come back at a later date. This is Oak Drive that it's on. east winding way, because there is a west in Oak Drive. Now, this is, let me pull it here. Let's see, we got one back there. Now, this is where you could see one back there. See it? This is their hangars, you know, where they keep them at. But this is where I told you in Friendswood. Let me park my car. Where they are following me with all these small aircraft. You can see two of them right there. They got them out. There's one, got the yellow and the white right here. Where's my little finger? Try to get my little finger. Oh, it makes it go out of focus. There's the, come on. There's the yellow and white one, and there's a blue and white one, I believe. Yep, it's blue and white behind it. The first one and the second one. They got them out. They fly them all day. Now, I had never before, and this is literally, like I had just pulled, this is right behind Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, Jersey Mike's, all of it, like literally right behind. This is a private strip. Now, I don't know who owns these places. Obviously, it's people who have the money to own them. I don't know if it's your local Freemasons. I don't know who it is, but whatever, whoever it is, it's people who have the authority and the money to fly these planes and have the gas and the money to do it all day long. But those are the ones that follow me all day long. Right there. Track me all day long. Right here, Friendswood, Texas, because they have nothing better to do. Now, my daughter can be a testament to this, that we never saw these planes ever before my targeting started. Never. Never. I think because I always was like, why do they have this airstrip back here? Because we would always see this back here when we would be delivering orders. We would always see this back here. And see, look, they got Texas, New Mexico Power coming, seeing what I'm doing. And I'll have to talk about that too, about how I would come home and they would turn off my electricity. That happened to me probably about a good 3 or 4 times. They would shut it off as soon as I get home and then cut it back on. Shut it off and cut it back on. Yeah, I'll have to do a video about that. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. But I've been meaning to come back here and get this airstrip. It's literally right behind where I do my orders at. And this is where they patrol me from. They'll have a plane sitting right here from this hangar. There's a hangar right here. These are all hangars right here. I mean, there's a lot of them. So there's several, I don't know if there's different owners, but there was a plane sitting right here the other day. But I was in the middle of an order and I couldn't get it, and I was already late on the order delivering it. But yeah, these are the planes, and it's just like, let me turn my radio down. Don't know if it's too loud, but it's just like, how much money are you getting for this? That's what I want to know. And it has to be your local Freemasons. It has to be your local chapter doing this, because they have to have the clearance to do it, right? They have to have your information. They have to have a profile on you as a targeted individual. And yes, it is all spiritual. And I know there's people that disagree with that, and they're like, these people have no idea what they're doing. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. There's different levels to targeting. There are different levels to targeting. Some of it is people have no idea what they're doing. The enemy is just using them, but there are different levels to targeting. If your family is into Freemasonry, like mine is, and they have connections, and they can do this. So anyways, I just wanted to document this. And it's so crazy because today, This plane literally followed me from 9 in the morning, about 9:20 in the morning. It is now 2:40. And followed me all the way from my first order to my last order day, from one side of Friendswood to League City to the other side of Friendswood to another side of Friendswood, all the way out to Alvin, from my first order to my last order of the day. That's a lot of gas, man. That's a lot of gas to burn with how high gas is. That's why I said these, and that's why I filmed the homes in this area, because to show y'all the wealth in the area and what I'm dealing with. And this is why my gang stalking and my targeting is able to be as prevalent as it is, because of the area and the wealth that I'm dealing with and going up against, right? It's big time. And this is what I'm dealing with. My grandfather was a Shriner. And you know, to become a Shriner, my grandfather was deep into Freemasonry. There's a lot of curses on our bloodline, on my bloodline. And the reason why I'm outcasted so much is because I am the generational curse breaker for my bloodline. And they can't stand it, because I don't want to be a part of what they're a part of. And when God told me to cut them off, they don't like it, man. I'm no longer a part. God said you can't have anything to do with them anymore. I can't talk to them. I can't have anything, because they really thought that they were fooling me. And this whole time, I'll get into that. I can't get into that right now. This isn't a part of this video, but anyways, this is the airstrip. This is where it's coming from, right? This is literally 2 seconds, not even a minute behind where I do my orders and I work every day. So just so y'all know, that's where it's coming from. There. And I believe they have the trackers on those planes. I don't know. I saw another girl's video that targeted, and you see how they have them out ready to go. They don't use the same plane, I believe, all day long. Oh, hello. They don't use the same plane all day long. Yeah, get out of the truck. Hi, nice to meet you. So it would be nice to know, I wish I had a better camera. I really did. How they're able. It's something about this girl was saying about a satellite, like something about see, look, they got another Texas, New Mexico power. See that? That was 2 within not even 5 minutes. Told you, Texas, New Mexico power, they be messing with me too. There's so many cars that drove by right here since I've just been sitting here filming this strip. It's unbelievable. Look, and there goes another one. Yeah. That's 3 Texas, New Mexico power since I've been sitting here. But anyways, the Lord just said, yeah, you need to go over here and get this video done. So whenever all of this finally gets released, it looks like he's opening up that, he is. Looks like he's opening that up. That is opening up. Maybe that one's about to land. I don't know. Is it coming up behind me about to land? He is opening that up. That is opening. Maybe one's about to land over me. I don't know. I can't see behind me. That's interesting. But let's see what's going on here. But yeah, the Lord told me to get this done. But to me, it's just sad what they're doing. Which is interesting. Is the plane in there? I can't see. It's too deep. Do these people live here? No, they're not houses. Well, there is a house attached to that one, and it looks like that one too. But anyways, yeah, he told me to come. I've been meaning to come and get this done. Ooh, 11:11. I've been meaning to come get this done. Oh, the plane is in there. I can see the tail. But I've been meaning to get this done so y'all can be like, well, she's tripping and did it. No, I'm not. And I'm so glad that I was a full-time delivery driver for a whole year. Well, you know, for a whole year, full-time. On the road full-time for a year, 5 to 6 hours a day, and able to see everything on the roads. I saw none of this before January this year. Nothing. Didn't see no planes in the air like this following me. Didn't see none of what I see in these. Otherwise, I would have been videotaping it. That's why I said in my, yeah, I see the tail of that plane in there. See that tail right there? Blue and white tail right there? If I put my finger, it's gonna, yeah. Anyways, because I would have been videotaping it. Just like I said in my other videos, look at the dragonfly. The dragonflies are angels. I'm very aware of what goes on because look at the dragon, he came back. See the dragonfly? I'm very aware of what goes on around me. God talks to me through numbers. He speaks to me I'm always talking to God in the car. Like I pray in the car, like, look, he came back. Hi. I'm always talking to God in the car. And did that little thing just go up right there? That little doodle thing? That little, what is, hi. This little thing right, flaggy thing right here, did that just go up? Or am I tripping with myself? Because that little flag thing is up down there too. Right there? I think it did. I'll have to go back and watch the video. I think that means they're coming out or going in, or I don't know. Let me tell you something though. This little airstrip is active. But anyway, God always talks to me. I'm so aware of like the clouds. Like anybody could go back on my Facebook account when I reactivate it and look at that. Like I'm telling you, can go back on my Facebook account when I reactivate and get back online. Like I always did videos of the clouds and like I'm very aware of my surroundings. I would have known. I would have paid attention. Like look. People know I'm sane. People know I ain't crazy, okay? I am a very discerning, sound individual, okay? And I would have noticed planes everywhere that I went in the sky. Like, no, okay? And I would have noticed people in all black everywhere that I went. I would have noticed freaking 8 white cars in the Chick-fil-A line, all in a row. I would have noticed, man, there's so much to talk about when I get back online. I would have noticed so much that's going on right now. Hi. And it's just, no. These people know what they're doing. And I feel sorry for these people because they're so lost. You know? They're so lost. What are they going to do on their judgment day? But thank you for letting me know that my purpose is great. Thank you for letting me know how powerful I am, because how many of you it takes to come up against one of me. And you know, I'm done for the day, so it's not like I'm wasting my time. I have to get this to document it for certain reasons. The Lord has let me know. Come on out of there. Come on out of there. But anyways, this is where they're coming from. These old rich folk around here who have too much money and don't know what to do with it. They could be helping, you know, maybe the poor people around the world, but you know, that's what Freemasons do, or that's, you know, they think they're getting, that's what my grandfather thought. He, you know, they think good works will get them into heaven, and it won't. You know, they could be helping poor people or children, or they could just be, you know what I'm saying? Like, but they're doing this. This is what they're doing with their time. Oh, is he closing it back up? No. Oh, there's another one opening up. Oh, you coming out too? Oh, another one coming out. Hey! He opening his little garage too. Looks like it's going up and down. Come on. Somebody land, because I'm waiting for that one to come back from Alvin. The one that was just over there in Alvin. I'm waiting for that one to come back. Maybe if I sit over here long enough, I can make him burn his gas. That ought to be good. But yeah, none of these planes were doing any of that. But anyways, I just wanted to come over here and get this, let y'all know that's where it's coming from. And yeah, they just happen to be wherever I am. Isn't that crazy? No, it's not. Anyways, God bless y'all. Shalom, shalom.